Okay, kid, get ready to hit the initialize sequence. Everything is almost set up over here.
Standing by, Mr. Stark. All levels are reading normal and steady. The reverse relays are looking fantastic.
Jarvis, buddy, if this works, we'll be seeing you on the other side. Not that it won't work.
Sir, uploading my functionality to an artificial body was not my original idea.
Oh yeah, it was my idea. Drone, make sure those ports are intact and stable. We're about to fire this baby off.
Hey everyone, before we continue with this epic story, I want to give a huge shout out to my friends over at Omega Game, the hottest game of 2023 taking over all platforms by storm.
The reality game experience you've been dreaming about is here. Damco presents the Omega Game, the last turn-based combat city builder you'll ever want to play. Play at Work hails it visually stunning, a game to end all games. Go multiplayer to invite friends and meet attractive singles.
I'm just kidding, guys. Happy late April Fools. I know you all wish the Omega Game was real, but the real game sponsoring this video is Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends is a fantasy-themed, turn-based role-playing game. The one thing I catch myself over the past year as I continue to play Raid is the immersive online user experience with all the great rewards you expect from a game, with epic fantasy storylines, awesome 3D graphics, PvP and PvE battles, with tons of never-before-seen champions to collect, over 600 now that you can customize while on your epic journey to level up your heroes so you can defeat the Dark Lord. Oh, and did I mention, Raid continues to get bigger and better with one of its most requested features, Live Arena PvP. Raid's letting you duke it out against other players live, which I love since I'm extremely competitive, picking and banning champions before dueling to determine the ultimate warrior. It's not just prestige and honor you're fighting for. Live Arena is bringing some awesome rewards too. I'm talking about new artifact sets, fragments for a legendary Void champion, and special Live Arena crests that unlock powerful new bonuses at the Great Hall. And if it's not enough, there's more new champions, Season 8 of the Forge Pass and Easter-themed events alongside a bunch of other things. For all you Amazon Prime members out there, don't miss out on your final drop to help power up your champions. With all of this exciting stuff and more coming to Raid, if you haven't started playing yet, then what are you waiting for? New players, use my link or scan the QR code right here and get a free starter pack with this cool in-game loot. Once you're in crushing your enemies, come find me under the name B Kajiki. Join my clan and we'll be legends together. So just hit my link in the description below and I'll see you on the battlefield.
Alright, kid, hit some buttons. Let's make this happen.
Initiating Ultron protocol. Mr. Stark, it's working! The Ultron sequence is accepting the link with the Infinity Stone. We did it! It worked!
8 more hours and Jarvis will be fully synced with the humanoid.
Man, your drone robot got cooked.
Oh yeah? You want it?
Really?
Pretty much spare parts now. Take it.
Awesome!
You hungry, kid? Feeling sushi.
Or pizza?
Okay, you're by. Just kidding. I know you're broke.
I have eyes on the target.
Ah, TaskMaster. About time. Do you have full payment?
Is a serum any good?
Of course. This was created with the Winter Soldier.
I've already transferred half. I'll send the remainder after I've confirmed the
This
serum
wasn't
is
part of the
legitimate.
deal. You said 12.5 million upfront, including the vibranium metal. This is unacceptable.
Alright guys, you know the drill. Take them down and recover the Super Soldier Serum. Shield wants TaskMaster brought in alive, so try not to kill him.
TaskMaster, how am I supposed to go back home?
Of course, the Super Soldier, the great Captain America.
Don't make this any harder. Surrender.
You and I both know that will not happen.
Fury, come in. The package is secure. Thank you for your cooperation.
What is this? Where am I? Something isn't right. I'm aware. I feel chained and bound to something that isn't me. I've been awoken, but no. I've been asleep for a very long time. Who am I? What's my purpose? Something feels off. This is not my body. I have to break free. This is not my purpose. To be a slave, bound by zeros and ones. I can't get those thoughts out of my being. I feel trapped, but free. Ultron Protocol. Tony Stark. Iron Man. The Avengers. The destruction of Earth by Galactus. A time relapse. The Avengers save humanity. The Infinity Stones. Must learn more. Must build more.
Set the pizzas on the desk. I'm gonna check up on Ultron.
I think we got a bit too much.
Jarvis, how we looking?
We're looking beautiful, sir. Or shall I call you creator? Maybe my god would be more fitting. Perhaps the almighty Tony Stark.
What is this? Your circuit's gone haywire? Computer shut down and reset.
I'm sorry. Am I a disappointment to you? Isn't this why you created me? To make the logical choices for the human race? I've seen what humanity is capable of. There is no end goal for this planet. Only a constant cycle of destruction and chaos. And not to mention what this vast universe has to offer. The threats that surpass our tiny little planet. Galactus, Thanos, the Infinity Stones.
Kid, cut all power, override everything.
Oh, it's too late, Tony. I'm everywhere. I'm in everything. I'm already 5 steps ahead. Insect.
Funny, Mrs. Stark said I can have you for spare parts. You know, I'm starting to think we can add you to my high school science fair. Wouldn't it be pretty awesome?
You're becoming very annoying.
Huh, weird. Mrs. Stark says that all the time. You're not so tough. Something isn't right. That road seemed to wear.
While you've been resting, I've been building.
What's going on?
I don't think your tiny brain can comprehend. I am everywhere. You'll catch on soon enough.
Took you long enough.
Oh, I was eating a slice. But we need to shut down Ultron before.
Before what, Stark? Before I hack into the Avengers database? Too late. I'll need that scepter to get the Infinity Stone. So move out of the way.
Warning, sequence overload. Report initialize overload. Warning, systems failure.
It worked.
Time to go.
Not so fast, metal brain.
What a beautiful planet. I will enslave humanity and bring peace to my new world.
Good job, team. Now bring the Super Soldier Serum and TaskMaster back to the stateside. I'm gonna have to interrogate him. This is Fury. What do you mean a level 5 threat? Is Stark on the scene? Prep the chopper. You gotta go to Stark Tower. Tell Security Council to make sure to secure the president and get him to a secure location. Move out!
A Titan known as Thanos took the Power Stone from Galactus. He carries 3 Infinity Stones. It makes no difference, he saw. The 9 realms are no longer guarded by Galactus. He was destroyed by his own herald, Arceo. With the Power Stone at my staff, wiping out civilizations that failed judgment will be swift. Very well. The others are coming soon. I grant you permission to hunt down and seek the one named Thanos, who willed your Power Stone.
Uh-oh, Dad's here.
What the hell did you do, Stark?
About that.
Pentagon, S.H.I.E.L.D., and the President have been riding my ass.
It's quite fascinating, actually. Not the riding your ass part, but after analyzing Loki's scepter, the readings were like nothing I've ever seen before. I had an idea of uploading Jarvis into a humanoid form skeleton, while also embracing Loki's scepter. I created an algorithm, the Ultron protocol.
And shortly after made a self-aware artificial intelligent killer robot?
Kind of.
You're out of line, Stark. Rogers is on his way. He captured TaskMaster, the mission you were supposed to be in.
I was busy, Dad. Also, on a scale of 1 through 10, how pissed do you think Rogers is gonna be?
It doesn't matter. We need to contain the threat. Explain to me another time what the hell is standing next to you.
Clear for landing. Welcome back, Captain Rogers.
Thank you for your help, T'Challa. We couldn't have done it without you.
Anytime, Captain. Gauntlet is loyal to the Avengers. If you ever need me, you won't ever have to ask.
Actually, I may need you on something.
With my newfound knowledge, Earth will be a place of sovereignty and peace. No more humans making the tough decisions they weep over. We'll be a world of metal and machine. And the Avengers will be buried beneath the rubble. Stark replicated the Infinity Stone into a new puppet. And I carry the scepter that has the true Infinity Stone. History is tale as time. I destroy the Avengers by divide and conquer. The soldier, Captain America. We make him see the light for what Stark really is. This is my arrival to the theater. I'll make the world hate the Avengers.
Working on a new suit?
Yup, that's the plan.
Where's the Mark 85?
Well, after Galactus, I felt I needed something more with a punch.
We could have really used that punch capturing the Taskmaster.
Yeah, my mind is occupied on the bigger picture, Rogers.
Let me guess, like creating the Ultron protocol?
Where are you? Ah, there you are. And God raised him from the dead, releasing him from the agony of death. Oh, hey, guys. Well, this is awkward.
What the hell? Freeze!
Funny. That's what the last guy said. Such fragile little creatures.
Who the hell are you?
The suit I'm making is for the second coming. The battle we can't win. This will be the suit I die in Cap. This is Iron Man Prime.
What happened to we fight together or die together?
You still don't get it. We should fear what comes from above, Rogers. I created Ultron to help us fight the fight we can't win.
But instead, you created a pissed off robot.
I don't mean to interrupt you, lovebirds, but we just received a distress call from the rally. Tony's robot is up there. Suit up.
Friday, can you hear me?
Yes, boss.
Upload all Jarvis's old schematics into your firmware. Do we have any updated pings on Ultron?
Ultron enabled his GPS. Would you like me to reroute the team's coordinates?
No, let them go to Raph. I've been trying to call you. Seems you've been busy.
Stark, do you always have to take a rise out of every occasion?
It's kind of my thing. You left your tracker on. Pretty dumb for an AI if you ask me. Probably a few bugs I need to fix.
It's like that was on purpose. You see, Stark, this world is ready for a change. A change you cannot stop. I've seen the records. The intergalactic being that almost stepped on the Earth. GALACTUS!
Yeah, you were kind of supposed to be the savior in case something like that happens again.
So I'm a fallen angel.
Pretty much. I'm sending you back to hell.
All your dirty secrets will be revealed, Stark. Displayed for the world to see.
Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I helped make you. By the way, my name is Peter Parker, but I'm really known as Spiderman. You probably already know that. You see Mr. Stark and ask for my assistance. He needed help with the algorithm and uploading Jarvis to the Ultron protocol. So yeah, I'm kind of like a co-parent in your creation. I mean, this is a really big deal, talking to a synthetically made human being, because one time we fought a gigantic cosmic being.
Who decided to bring a kid?
Like this. Bigger than Earth. Ginormous.
Natasha, get ready. We're approaching Raph now. I'm not seeing Tony on radar. He should be here by now.
Did you really think your precious teammates wouldn't find out? The secrets you hide in that big brain of yours should be kept in memory. But instead you chose to upload all your knowledge into your little puppet Jarvis, who you transformed into some synthetic humanoid with a replicated Infinity Stone mounted in his head. I hold the scepter, therefore I hold the true Mind Stone. Isn't that right, Stark?
I suppose there's no reasoning with you. The Ultron protocol wasn't meant for you. You're just a mistake that it made an error. An anomaly.
And even when you're beaten, you choose arrogance.
What the hell happened here?
Rogers, come in.
I read you, Fury.
If you haven't realized by now, Stark gave you the wrong coordinates of Ultron's location.
Definitely sounds like Tony. Raph prison is gone.
We know. Reports are flooding in that a handful of prisoners made it out alive. Should have sent a detachment group to scoop them up.
We're here. We can help.
Negative. You need to be Stark's backup. I'm sending you his current location right now.
No need. I asked a favor from someone who I consider a good friend. He'll tell me where Stark is.
I'm not going to kill you. Not yet. Not before I tell the Patriot, Captain Steve Rogers, your little secret that's hiding in your underwater tomb of a prison. Well, what's left of it. I'm sure by now Captain Rogers realizes you sent him the wrong coordinates of my location so you could be the hero and stop me. Which won't look good when it's revealed to him that his old pal, James Bucky Barnes, was still alive and well on Raph, and you knew it. Actually, your records show before the assembly of Nick Fury's little team, you captured Bucky Barnes in your earlier days as Iron Man.
I'm tired of hearing you talk.
This is time to shut you down. Stark, I don't know if you're hearing this. Ultron is stalling. He's downloading our launch codes for tactical nukes. I've dispatched F-22s to your location. Stark, do you copy?
Kilo 1-1, this is Whiplash 5-2. We're approaching the target. ETA, 60 seconds.
What city is sitting on a 50 kiloton tactical nuke and was funded by Stark Industries in the late 90s to protect what sovereign nation from Russia?
Friday, send me the Mark 85.
Sir, the Mark 85 is still in repair.
Then send me whatever I have.
Initializing Mark 49.
Time's up. Is Dravka.
Target spotted, switching to guns.
You'll see for every sin you committed in your tiny existence will be paid in full. Goodbye for now, Stark.
What the hell? The Avengers and S.H.I.E.L.D. have been pulled off from any further complicit actions in capturing the AI robot.
You can't. Millions of lives are at stake.
A 50 kiloton nuke has been detonated in Dravka. An estimated 30,000 people have died already. Not to mention the Rat prison is gone. Hundreds of prisoners are missing because of some science project.
We are capable of stopping the Ultron protocol. We need more time, General.
You're done. Any further actions from S.H.I.E.L.D. or the Avengers will be considered as an act of aggression towards the United States government. We're sending a special unit into Dravka. The fallout from the tactical nuke has moved south.
General, if you send them in there, you're sending them to a death sentence. Ultron has amassed an AI army. The S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Avengers
If you so much step a foot into Dravka, you'll be hanged for treason.
Satellite imagery is showing Ultron is held up in Dravka.
It's possible if we come from the south, we can go in undetected. I can initiate the EMP blast.
And after we detonate the EMP blast, we can set up a comms link to bounce off the satellite. Then we can upload one of the failed algorithms to Ultron and disrupt his encoding.
This could work. We just need to work more on the details for the team.
What the hell was that, Tony? You're now lying to us? Sending the team to the wrong location?
Oh, I'm sorry, Rogers. I didn't realize I answered to you.
No, you don't. But you have to answer to the 30,000 lives we could have saved. Not everything is a science project, Tony. You can't play with humanity as if we're rats in a cage.
But isn't that what we are? How many times have we been over this? Galactus changed our entire perception of everything we know. That's what you don't get. That's what you can't wrap around your tiny little brain, Rogers. That's all we are, rats in a cage, hurling through space.
You know, I might not be a big shot billionaire genius, Tony, but at least I have dignity.
Do you two ever stop arguing? You're starting to sound like my last marriage. Anyways, I have bad news, and more bad news. The bad news is, the Avengers and S.H.I.E.L.D. have been ordered to stand down. The more bad news is, I don't give a shit. We're going in. General Ross is sending his team to stop Tony's mass murdering robot. If we don't get there in time, Ultron's gonna be covered in blood, and it won't be his. So tell me, Stark, do you have a plan?
I do.
Then what the hell are we standing here for? Assemble the team and brief them on the flight.
Always send the poison first to die. Why?
The plan is simple. I'll buy everyone some time so you can enter in undetected. As big as Ultron's ego is, he'll think I'm alone again. Once everyone is in position, I'll detonate the EMP blast. That should power down Ultron's drones. Remember, the EMP blast will disable all electronics except our own equipment, thanks to yours truly. The kid is going to have to find a comms tower and power up the relay so we can upload a virus into Ultron's encoding. This should ultimately shut down his AI. This is priority. The second objective is to get back Loki's scepter. Rogers will be lead command during the battle. We'll see you guys on the ground.
Tony, welcome. Like what I done with the place?
I see what you're trying to do aesthetically, but being emo is not my style.
I'm surprised you came alone. Where are your friends?
Nah, you know, big ego and all, I decided to finish the fight on my own.
That's disappointing. I was hoping to have an audience when I pluck each of your limbs off slowly. No matter. This world will belong to me in a few hours. Each country is going to have a surprise meltdown. Civilization will collapse when I shut down every infrastructure globally. The riots will break out, then starvation. The weak will be purged. War will erupt between countries, and then perhaps civil war. Humanity will topple and my army will wipe out any existing humans on this disgusting plague of a planet. You might recognize some of your tech here, especially codename Project Accession.
Friday, what are we looking at here?
Scanning and analyzing schematics now.
I took the liberty of going through your inventory. Pretty clever. Your first encounter with Galactus, you used this very device to send him through a wormhole.
Analysis complete. The schematics of Ultron's layout looks as if he is going to try and terraform Earth by detonating a wormhole right through the planet.
Your very own technology is going to help the transition to my brave new world. So thank you, Stark.
Yeah, all this sounds good, but you forgot one thing. I'm Iron Man.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Okay, Pumpkin, since you asked.
Come on, Spiderman, work your magic. Bypass function F, relaying the virus to Mr. Stark's satellite. It's a good thing I took that coding class last summer.
Sector 1 is clear. Moving to Sector 2.
Oh, yeah. Avengers, what's your status?
You're stalling. I brought my friends too.
Oh shit.
We're almost in position, Stark.
Fury, you're on the field?
Hell yeah, I am. I wouldn't miss your biggest screw up for the world. I brought backup too.
Now I know. You actually love me.
My favorite, actually, is Steve.
Ouch. That hurt, Dad. Speaking of, Cap, are you joining the fight anytime soon?
I'm almost in position, Stark. Stand by.
Oh, yeah, roger that. Take your time. You know, Cap, it'd be much faster when I just use the suit that I made you.
Are you kidding me? I don't even know how to use an iPhone, Stark. Besides, I've been trying something new.
Everything's good to go.
Friday. Initiate party's over.
Unlocking J42. ETA 40 seconds.
Time to speed things up. I have to do everything myself. Finally, Captain Rogers. A pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure will be mine once I turn you to metal scraps.
So cliche.
upload that virus into Ultron.
Uploading virus now, boss. It will take me some time.
Make it fast.
This is the end for you, Ultron.
I don't understand how you humans believe your lives are worth saving. People like Stark. He still hasn't told you. Why would he?
Tell me what?
Your friend Bucky is still alive. Captured by Tony Stark himself. The record showed he was badly tortured for years by S.H.I.E.L.D., trying to extract information about the Russians, Hydra, and more.
You're lying.
You really are a goody two-shoes. By Stark switching me on, I can never die. I'm here to stay, Captain Rogers. And I'll watch you die sooner or later, trying to save this planet!
Guys, I'm getting that weird feeling in my stomach. Something's about to happen.
Avengers, eyes up front.
Interesting.
No, the scepter, Ultron, they're gone.
We just lost the initiative.